Hello guys. Alright, so this is going to be for my server and client with a check for authenticity. So I'm using the RSA and the hash function to check if the message is correct and to see if the signature is also correct. Alright, so everything should be about the same as my first one. The setting it up, other than the check-in, which I will be explaining, everything should be pretty much the same. Alright, so let's start. This is going to be the server. As you can see, we have some crypto imported. And let's see where we are. So first things first, we have a client map. So I'll put sucklist. Okay, so this is the new part. So we basically ask for a RSA key, private and public. We generate that, of course. All right. So let me see what else is new. Listening to port. That's pretty much just listen. Okay, so shutting down the server. Okay, the get name. This is just closing the server. That is activating the client sockets. This part. Get name, just return the name of the client. Given the, let's see, where's get name? Given the socket. Alright, so let's see what else we have. Just get name. So if you just want a name, you just go to client map. And under client, the second parameter is the name, so you just return that. Pretty straightforward. We have send encryption, so we have send to the person you want to send to, the message, and the name. Alright, so first you of course encrypt your stuff with the what do you call this one? The hash, and you set that equals to message, and you send it to whoever you want. Sorry about that one. Alright, so we have an error check on this one. Alright, if you cannot find the public key, just say it. Alright, so this is verifying the signature, which is the main part of determining whether or not your message has been tampered with or not. Alright, so basically we verify by comparing the message hash with the signature, which is what we have from over here. And we have an error check. Alright, so let's see. Server. So this is, I believe, is pretty new, but not the main part, of course. So we have input output ready, accept ready, everything. We have some checks, of course, and we have a for loop that loops through the input ready. So we have the input ready, and s equals to self server, and then we handle the socket. So we print out the connection if you get connected. Alright, and then we get the public keys, which is RSA import, receive item, and then we also send our public key. Alright, and this one is just basically receive client and then split the name, which is just reading the login name. This is set of client, just implement adding one to the how many clients you have, and then get the name, send them back, append the client, add it to the list, of course, and this one is just a message saying that you joined the server, and let's see what we have. Alright, so this is just another check. Socket errors. Alright, so let's see, we have a standard input handling those, and we have handling other sockets over here all the way down here. Alright, So this is just gonna be a verification of the signature, of course, and then we store that into data, and we check if it's verified. We have the data set equals to verified plus the data, and if it's not, we just put not verified. All right, and the rest we just print client disconnect if they choose to disconnect. We subtract one client, we close the port, and we remove the client as well as output, and then we have an output message. And that's pretty much it for the checking. So let's go to the client page. It's not really that different from the server. As you can see, we have some flags here, self-port, initial prompt, basically the same thing that you join and stuff. And we also have generating the public and the private keys. We also try to connect to the server. This is pretty much what we did, in the first homework. We also have to send the public keys, which is over here, and you also send your name. Okay, so we also set the client, join them, data split, basically containing the data address, client address, and then we set it. Alright, so another exception error. So this is the loop. As we can see from same thing, pretty much the same from before the server. Alright, so we have the encryption as always, and then we also apply the signature, and then we have another check for exception, and then if data is true, we send. Alright, so let's see what else I need to explain. So this is just a shutting down. If not data is shut down, and then we strip. Alright, that's pretty much it. And then we have clients. This is the run main thing. So that's pretty much how we check based on whether or not the signature matches the data. And if not, we don't send it. If yes, we send it. We also have session errors, or if it's too large of a data, too many bytes, we cannot encode it, and we just have set data to none, so we have no data to send to. So if we have a data, we send the data, of course. That's basically how we check whether or not the message that we have is authentic, and if it's not, we just don't send them. Alright, so that's probably it. Alright, thank you guys for listening, and yeah.